There we go. There we go. Welcome back to Low Energy Videos, where I cannot see the side chat. Welcome back to Low Energy Videos, where I cannot. Okay, there we are. Hi, Bill. Welcome to the show. I was not planning to stream today. Instead, I was going to make a video. You might remember Caroline. She was going to pick up some of our mates, and we're all going to go up to Sligo. But she got in a car crash. She's alright, but her car's fucked. So that kind of threw a wrench into my plans for the day. I did have one very important thing I have to do next week up in Sligo. But we can start playing this in the meantime because it's free over the weekend. And I've been curious about it. Imperator Rome from Paradox. And as an extra thing, it's still freezing cold from the outside. We got this. Good thing it's upside down and backwards, otherwise I'd have just doxed myself. Although, for God's sake, my first video was my new apartment, for God's sake. And it's pretty soon not going to be my address, so dox away. Before I begin, I literally am just going to do a quick unboxing. In here is my cards for my GoPro and a mic for the laptop. So this looks like my, yep, got me my GoPro card, so I can start using it now. I would have used it today, but can't. And I got a mic for the laptop because the laptop mic is cutting out. Because of course it is, because I can't have anything nice apparently. After this video, after this stream, I'm gonna go and fiddle around with my GoPro, so I'll probably make a quick video. If not, I'll make a video for tomorrow. Yeah, this is cool. It's an Amazon microphone. Look how tiny it is. Oh wow! Look at that. Look at that. It's freezing cold from the outside, but how do you even open it? I really like the size. I was worried it would be all bulky and shit. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's very good. Yes, finally a bit of good news today. Alright, I'll leave it for now. I'll fiddle around with it later. I might do a live stream out on the balcony or something like that with it. You never know. Okay, so that's not what we're here for. We're here to play Imperator Rome. Now, I am really going to go into this blind. This is my travel water I was going to have today. Might as well drink it. It's still nice and cool in the fridge. Now, if you don't know, I absolutely adore Paradox games. I 100% adore Paradox games. And I also like Paradox games that aren't like worldwide, most of all. I like Crusader Kings 2 map, and by the looks of it I like this map because it's big enough that you can get into as much detail as possible. Whoa, speak of the devil. Look at this. Look at the detail going on here. Here's Rome itself. The Eternal City. There's good old Jerusalem. I'm sure nothing important will ever happen there. It looks nice. It kind of looks like Crusader Kings 2 meets with Hearts of Iron. The current date, 300 years before the birth of Le Christ. Sumerians, Philistia, Judea, Egypt, Narbatia, Lonium, Quelia. Oh look, you're able to cross the sea that way. That's the sand. Oh, here's something that they should have, and they don't have, as far as I can see. They don't have the pyramids. That kind of sucks. I'd always like when they put like icons and shit. Here's the Straits of Hercules, later known as Gibraltar. Here is where I live right now. In actual fact, the map of Ireland was better as Crusader Kings. Now, I don't know about you, but something about like the map being completely empty is not something I'm huge about. There should be tribes and shit, but I mean, you'd have to make stuff up. This is the political map. There's Seleucids, Phrygian, Egypt. I mean, it's obvious I'm going to pick Rome. The very first time? Absolutely. Player map mode. Alright, let's hop into Rome. Rome, government, aristocratic republic. While outwardly democratic, the aristocratic republic limits its leadership to those who enjoy high status, pretty much. Religion, Hellenic, but it's technically Roman. Having spread from the Greek islands, Greek heartland, the Olympian pantheon is varied many the names, aspects, and her. Many gods come widely region to region, where Zeus, or Jupiter, as he is known to the Romans, is regarded as the figurehead of the Olympian pantheon. It should be a separate religion. Culture, Roman. Yep. Here's our consul and our co-consul. Let's put very easy and see how well it works. And if it's too easy, then I'll just keep adding to the adding to it. Iron Man mode, mixed gender rulers. No, let's keep it historical. And start. There's not even any voice acting. Shame. Senatus Populus Romanus. The people and the Senate and people of Rome. For over 20 years, the nascent Roman Republic has fought hard campaigns against the Samnite peoples to the south. It's always the Samnites, those poor Samnites, or Etruscans. They always are the first in these games to get wiped out. Although victory often seems far from grasp, never ending in Rome's the war ending in Rome's favor resulted in liberation of important Greek cities of Naples or Nepolis. The Samnites, however, have retreated to lick their wounds, far from defeated. In the north, Etruscan peoples eyed the expansion of the Roman Republic with apprehension. In the south, the married Greek city-states plot behind one another's back, while appealing to their benefactors in Greece for aid on the far-flung islands of Sicily. The foreign invaders and mysterious Carthaginian Empire threatens to upset precarious balance of power in the region. I'm sure those two countries will be the best friends. Will Rome rise victorious or fall to internal strife and barbaric hordes? The fate of the Republic rests in your hands. For the Republic! I don't have any mods or anything currently on. So, can I not hide this? That's annoying. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, so we only got one army, which is the first legion, made out of 12 cohorts. Okay, so straight away I can tell this is Universa Europa with some changes. Now I like the UI. I have a feeling it's gonna be dynamic too. Let's I like also the look of the Roman soldier there. It looks kind of good. Nation overview. Let's see what the Senate is. The freemen, the citizens, slave, and tribesmen. There, the bulk of them are Italic. Bulk of them worship the Hellenistic religion, except for a tiny Jewish proportion. Clearly, they control all our banks. And freemen, you know, that's the population. Well, it's very detailed. I'll give it that. Right. Government. So these two wax figures are my current government. Government interactions. Empower civic faction, empower military faction, empower mercantile faction, empower religious, populace. Roman has an active current assembly. Oh dear, I see one huge problem. You can't move the screens around. That's a bit annoying. That's very annoying, in fact. Okay. And look, you can't even... Is the interface wrong? Yeah, look at this. I have to scroll at the bottom just to see it all. How come you can't shrink or... There, you can move that around. You can't move the other one around. That's weird. Okay. Diplomacy, economy, religion, technology, military. Alright, let's do something simple like invade someone. Someone we can win. The Sabines. Open diplomacy. Declare war. You cannot start a war before the 1st of November 1450, so next month. Alright, let's have a look at the speed. These games can be really fast or really slow, depending on it. Build. You can move that around. I suppose building aqueducts. They are Romans after all. Where's our gold? So we're currently getting nearly 9 gold per turn. That's good. How do you raise troops? Recruit cohorts. Principes, auxiliaries, supply train. Supply train, what? Do you need to have supplies? Because... Howdy? War elephants? Alright. We have 42. Alright, right. So let's, 1 velites. And 1 doesn't even give you a little sort of... The Principes were the mainline force troops in ancient Rome. All that shit. Alright. 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 So we got a surplus of wine, iron, or grain. You create trade routes like older games. That's the only province we have. No, here we are. Build. Build a, another training camp. Okay, I guess all we do now is turn on the time. 3, 4, 5. So it's fast enough. It's very fast. In fact, that's good. Let's put it up to max speed. 50, 60, 70, 20, 23, 25, 27. Alright, it also auto-saves per month. Okay, so it's all basically Paradox games. So at least if you've played Paradox games before, this won't be all that shocking. That's good. So we'll keep 2 separate armies. Let's get drunk. It's only fitting I have wine. I like the speed. I think it's too cluttered. Let's see all these other ones. Missions. Matter of Magna Grecia. Our fortunes await in foreign lands. The Grecian region has been considered part of our borders, yet remains beyond our control. Making sure this is brought under our influence one way or another. Magna Grecia. Magna Grecia. I was going to attack these motherfuckers. But, where's Magna Grecia? The way you can't drag it, I don't like. I do not like this. No. Cancel? Oh. No, you could do that. Oh, good, good, good. I thought that would be a crazy, crazy, crazy choice. Find locations. What's it called? Magna Grecia. Sure, but where the fuck is Magna Grecia? Deus Magna, Cicius Magna, Magnana. They're all the Magnas. Right. Mercenaries. Oh, I can't buy them. That sucks. Trade overview. Decisions. Not Plutonic Republic. The lure of profit and prosperity sometimes must enshrine into our very constitution. Abandoning the trappings of lesser nations. Promote oligarchy. Constitutionalizing the inherent superiority of those who have versed those who do not have. Till Rome attains a prosperous government. Proclaim theocratic republic. Help of the vine and with the zeals of the people, Rome shall endure for all eternity. Proclaim dictatorship. Rome gains... it's becoming increasingly apparent power cannot be trusted in the hands of many. I wonder if anyone's going to actually do that. Expand the Campanius Martis. I don't have enough money. That's it. Okay, that's fine. Religion. I guess we get the blessings of Jupiter? Political influence. Is that what we use? Aggressive expansion. Blessings of Apollo. Okay. Well, I don't know quite what all that will do. Not that I really mind too much. And as it stands, I don't care what this other place is. I'm going to attack these motherfuckers. Now, Atreya and Picena will try to... support them. Yeah, look at this. This is wrong. I won't be able to declare war. Let me move. Let me move the... Okay, fuck you then. Shall we try it again? I think we should. Open diplomacy. Declare war. Show superiority. And then... enter? Is there any way of moving this shit around? There, I mean, I can at least see the base of it. I'm not obviously doing that. What is this, the early 2000s? That's a little bigger. A little better. Better? Okay, I think that might have fixed it. It's now harder to see. But not for me, it's not. Declare war. See? Thank you. How hard was that? Honestly. Let's get started. So our stability's gone. That sucks. Matters not. We are now at war. We shall march and destroy them. For we are Rome. Can you merge forces? How do you merge? Merge units? Alright. I don't think we have a commander. There, a 60-year-old man. Perfect. Let us attack. My spine doesn't feel the best. Just saying. Okay, and here's a battle. So this is the Battle of Interma. And you see nothing again. No. We'll find a resolution that works for you. Be friendly. Okay, so all it is just wow. There's even less going on than in what's the name of the game? 4, EU4. Oh, you motherfuckers. It's almost like you're taking advantage of my poor strategy. Well, 2 can play at my game. Oh, these are allies. Those are enemies. That's a big enemy army. troubling developments. Recently, we have seen the High Priest, Publius Cornelius Barpius, as well as those under his charge, have been doing a disappointing job. It seems people have issues with them, reporting back to us how difficult they are to work with. Well, talking to the man, he claims that it's simply a matter of bureaucracy being difficult and funding for his office has been lacking lately. So, alright. I guess I'll throw him some money to keep him happy. Even though it sounds like he's doing a bad job. Okay, that siege is gonna take a while. It's alright. We'll let other armies fight for us. Yeah, this whole game is just Crusader Kings meets EU4 without muskets and cannon. So shit like this becomes 10 times harder. Man of Mars! One of our soldiers is a reputation of man blessed by the gods of war himself. Fighting with frenzy unlike any others. Some of us other soldiers question why he'd not be promoted after all his heroic deeds. Others treat him as some sort of demigod. Fourth defense, or he'll join our court. No, he'll inspiration for our soldiers to look up to. This is currently free on the weekend, by the way, if you like long strategy games. Unused trade resource. Okay. You lack the 15... Oh shit, we're in debt, are we? Yep. Don't worry, once we break down this city, we'll get tons of loot and booty. And slaves! Slaves! Gotta love those slaves. That's what matters. Send out our tax collectors. Oof. People won't be happy with that. I mean, really, who likes the tax man? Menacing stance, alright. I mean, if you were hoping for something like Rome to War II, this is not it. There's no... computer-generated anything, really. Just a few figurines moving across a map. But I like games like this sometimes. Oh shit. Here's our big battle. Here's the battle that will define this war. We are outnumbered. Can we make him double time? Okay, their army consists of a lot of archers and oh yeah, we're winning. We're winning. Are we gonna win long enough for the rest of our troops to get there? Probably not. Hold, you bastards! Hold for Rome! No! Right, fall back, and we'll meet up with our remainder forces here. Our noble allies will defend us while we wait. An envoy from the Gallic local power of Limvoka requests to import grain from the province of Latium. As we are not currently exporting it, we gain the following bonus. National plus of 5 manpower. Alright. What do you think, what do you think entertainment is like at the North Pole? I don't know, but it keeps on having a habit of freezing. Did you just get that out of a Christmas cracker or something? Envoy from the pre-Indo-European local power of Ilgretia. Okay. You can call down an omen. Blessing of Mars! We need that shit, seeing that we're at war. About evenly matched, in all fairness. Order an assault. 500, 400. Alright. That didn't work. There's now only like 200 people left there. When those other troops arrive, we'll take it. We have received an envoy sent by tribal ruler of our subject, Marcia. Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't you want friendship? Our augur Gaius Feminicanus suggested offering to one of the gods of blessing and ongoing war efforts. Well, that's pretty obvious. Mars. Supply shortage. And now let's start. 2. Really? There's only like 100 and something lads left. Yeah, consolidate cohorts. Absolutely. Damn, this assault is, these motherfuckers don't want to break. I'll give them that. Our food capacity is also low, because we don't have enough supply wagons. I should recruit some supply trains to change that up. Along with some velites, because they're cheap. Still making a bit of money. That's a good little feature, the food supply. That's right, minions. Fight for me, not the other way around. But morale's high enough. Oh, and the wall's shattered. It's time. It's now or never. We took it. The Siege of Intermea is won. The siege lasted 200 days before 220, finally succumbing to hunger and disease. Controls the province. Garrison allows to march out. Two pops died, but we got a bunch of new slaves. That's good. You have a free idea slot, then. Alright, military ideas. Martial ethos, ensuring that our soldiers and veterans hold prestige. Yeah, obviously. Civic ideas. Standardized construction. Complex tariffs. Tax farming. Standardized construction. And religious ideas. Let's have that down. Origin myth. Fuck it. Don't fret, folks. A real Roman army comes. It's kind of hard to see the map. Oh, come on. Don't be like that, man. Got supplies for you, dog. So we got a bunch of new slaves. That's pretty cool. Shit. Haha, stupid idiots. They attacked us with a bunch of bowmen. That's not how you fight. This is how you fight. But we are Roman. We've taken all their land. Meaning... they still think that their soldiers will be able to survive and get allies and shit. Can't say I blame them. Let's go on the offensive. We have some Etruscans to kill. Nerquicium. Sounds like a fake element. Nerquicium. Alright. Let's have a look at trade overview. Cool. I don't think trade is going to be as advanced as in... what's the name of it? What's the name of that damn game? Civ? No, EU4. A whole mechanic to it. How dare you go away from my line of sight? You better not become a guerrilla force. Motherfuckers. You want to party? You want to party, huh? Let's party. I don't care if we're outnumbered. I'm gonna watch these two ships fling bits of metal at each other. Alright, everyone. We actually did a lot better than I thought. We'll have those ships repaired. And then once those ships are repaired, we can go out again. And again, and again. They made my fleet a whole lot stronger. Siege of Volutia. Medium, 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 medium. Really? They're all currently medium, huh? Also, that's actually something. How the hell do we know that? How do we know this is how many troops they have? We should be able to be aware of this fact. We've definitely shown superiority. Let's ask for list of demands. Mine, mine, mine. Alright. Wait. Say white peace? Oh, for funk's sake. Congratulations, men. That war cost us tons of money and accomplished nothing. Refugees fleeing the war between Eritrea and Camonia have come over to us. Okay. We're still making money. We got a bunch of slaves. That's kind of cool. Slavery's cool. Low Energy Video said that. Too few people. Alright, what time is it now? I'll play for another few more minutes, because otherwise you're just going to see different colours move across a map. If you guys want me to play this, I'll keep on playing it. If not, I want to get stuck into... I'll get back to this on my own time. I want to get stuck into my GoPro. Rebellious tendencies. It seems the people of Marseille feels robbed of a reclined state under our rule. They are looking for opportunities to get out of the alliance. Though they are recent allies, they played an important role in our armies already. It's time to make some concessions to calm them down. Some gifts will placate them. Give back some land that was once theirs. If they try to act up, we'll put an end to them. Yeah. I want a war, so I can just outright annex them. I hate these fucking puppet state bullshits. You want to completely control them to get all the nice bits of money you can out of them, you know? Alright. Let's have a look at an enemy somewhere. Are these allies to us or what? Well, that's an interesting one, the way you can just make them immediately, like, friends. We're breaking a truce, so we don't want to do that. I just wanted to conquer this land. I didn't want that white peace bullshit. Alright. Raising a host. Lucius Press Cursor is a capable general begun to use his own personal funds to augment the size of his assigned army. We are unsure whether applause initiative or worry over intentions behind his actions. Nonsense! He's doing a fine job. See? We now have 3 units of light infantry. We need money. Lots and lots of money. Let's increase the speed. Do we have to go to war with these guys again? We have a truce with Rome until September 14, 2 years. Okay. We received envoy sent by Consul Crassus Casus, ruler of our subject Neresa. Has offered rule. Yeah, that's fine. We don't really need this army, and it's kind of eating away at us. If we have a giant army, why not use it for something? Like, say, here. Whoa, we were at war with these motherfuckers. My bad. Wonder where the pirates came from. Probably Etrusca sent them to us. Because you see, in these games, what you want early on is just to acquire wealth. Not wealth, land. Lots and lots and lots of land. Wealth follows the land. Land is also where people come from. As you know, unless you're currently watching this while flying. In which case, hi. Starving population. Well, okay, it's just, I need more food. I understand this. Let us increase food by changing his requirement as a governor. No? Alright, let's blame it all on some foreign people and invade someone, even though we have we made peace with them. Open diplomacy, declare war. Let's just go at it again. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? We're monsters, we're the bad guys. Are we the baddies? Building bridges. The bill will pass. Publius must want something. There's always a price. There's always a certain degree of toting and froing between the incumbents leading Rome and co-consul disagreeing more and more. Until now, topics have been fairly minor and little effort instead. The result of the personal animosity, stubbornness, Publius has been organized the opposition of ambiguous public works promise. Yeah, that's why. It will pass, because public works is a good thing. Call in some debts. What's the worst that could happen? These works shall not be forgotten. So, it's almost as if being corrupt kind of sucks. Let's just go in. It's a great way of keeping our troops off our land, for one thing. New ruler. Oh shit. Oh well. As long as we don't get a sort of Rome Season 1 thing pointing out how it's an illegal war we're fighting, which technically it is. I like that. Look, if you look at the castle, I don't know how well you can see it. You can see it well enough. Should have read that. But you can see the castle is currently kind of like dilapidated. We'll just starve them out. Once the castle falls, then we can start. There we are. Let the looting be gentle. Let the men roam freely. None shall hide. Okay. Let the men roam freely. Sabila tribesmen in... yeah, that's fine. Oh, cool. None shall. Great. And with the Etruscans currently on fire, that's pretty good. Let's bring our fleet out as well. Boarding tactics, ramming tactics, that's all well and good. Slave raid! All nearby ports have recently been raided. Lame. I want some slaves. Slave raid. Rome needs good slaves. Oh, here we are. Battle of Maritasum. We have light ships. They got medium ships. They got better ships than we do. And more of them. Enough fleet? We are defeated. Pirates. That's a whole lot of pirates. Get back to Ostia. We got too greedy. Ooh, their capital's going to get fucked. Oh, come on! Outraged by the political landscape in Rome, Gnaeus Farius burst into the chambers of the Lucas today, insisting that members of the Senate sympathetic to the cause would, under no circumstance, vote in favor of any legal changes made by our government. Indeed, it seems so apathetic that it has straggled at Senate Hall, headed by his two underlings. Lame. What? What? Oh. That's fine. We can take that back. There we are. We are victorious. And we captured someone. Let the men roam freely. I'm sure they'll love us afterwards. Oh, it's currently on fire. What are the chances? And we shall march and slaughter. In the name of the Senate and people of Rome. Oh shit. Well, noble allies! We have been betrayed by people we used and abused. Actually, we're winning. That's odd. We're victorious. Jesus Christ. Damn. Sabina does not want to continue fighting. So, what I want is land. Sabina to Rome. Yes. This offer will increase your rank to regional power. Are you sure? Fuck yeah. They rejected it. I don't blame them. We're kind of running on fumes here. Overall, this game is the exact same type of game that Incompetent Storage, Crucify the Hand, or what's it say? The Straw officials from the province of Campania reporting that that a not insubstantial portion of the province's grain reserves be allowed to fester and rot away due to ineffability, incompetence, practice used to store them. Ineffitably incompetent practices used to store them. The local people, in an uproar, their toll began to weigh so frivolously and worried about having to go hungry. See to it the proper standards are followed. Look at the money we got. Yay. Crucify the handlers. Okay. Yep. Feel sorry for their families and everything, but they did kind of fuck up. Can I actually go and build something now? I can! Quick, build a farm. Wait. Mill. Each mill will have a follow-up benefit. Each academy, each foundry, granary. There. Jesus. I knew something was wrong. Of course, that's not producing food, that's just storing food. Our researchers, Cassius Calcius, thinks he's found his main notable scientific breakthrough, and the research currently working on all needed is more supplies and funds. Be able to get his hands on some of these. He personally asked our consul, Lucius Cornelius Corsu, be able to give access to him and the rest of the researchers. A certain suffer make this move, but maybe it's worth it. Yeah. Ooh, invention. You can afford a new invention. Okay. Herbalism, Oath of Brotherhood. Herbalism. Woo! 420. Knowledge of the planet, plants and herbs which surround us can have uses beyond that which many would suspect. For example, you can not only smoke weed, but use it in numerous oils that are beneficial and don't get you high, so you can't have any Christian bullshit. There's talking about how it's the devil's lettuce. It's more like the devil's olive oil at that point. From birth control to medicine. From birth control to medicine. We cannot underestimate this botany. Oath of Brotherhood. Formalizing a soldier's commitment to fight for his or her comrades. Was it his or her comrades? I beg thine pardon. What century and what part of the world do you think we are in? Was started by the Brotherhood, only military. It's even called Brotherhood. A Lusterurum in Rome, the Oath of Oaths, was sworn by new soldiers in which they pledged their lives to each other, which is true. Didn't really act, but whatever. Sacrifices are standards way, which makes wishes to provide. Yeah, okay. Humane conduct, diplomatic relations, claim fabrication, travel reserves. National tax, property tax. Landowners are in every state the main source of revenue. Establishing a code of practice, we avoid difficult situations where it comes to collection. Standardized mention. Supernumeri. Auxiliary group of enlisted men. Their supernumeri act as reinforcements, order them to perform. Know their own. Learning on the job. Let us pick 420. 420, blaze it! I can call down an omen. Blessing of Ceres. Starving population. Low food supply. Lack of governor. Oh shit. I know he's dead, but can I not assign him as a governor? Do I have to do it from like another menu? Oh, okay. Okay, this is what they want us to take over. Dick. Fucking dick. Unused trade routes in the capital. Alright. Who wants what, bitches? losing a shit ton of money. That's alright, because we're about to get ourselves some vengeance for these motherfuckers attacking Roman lands! There we are. We're now currently 62% Sabina. They have... Somehow we know they have all these troops. Okay. Sue for peace. You know what I want. List of demands. This is the combined value of the demands. And if I'm right, it's currently 62. So if we take away this, it's 51. Yay! We did it, folks! We took 2 provinces of about 5,000 people each, because numbers were smaller back then. We have increased the rank and now a regional power country instead of a local power. Since we are now independent country, we're at least 55 territories. The following special and threatened war, can have alliances. There we go. We won the war, folks. It only cost us our friendship and so much more. Our wages are where it's really coming out of us. Army maintenance. Let's start by consolidate cohorts. Rising from obscurity. Roman fortunes are rising. Over time, Republic has achieved both greater wealth and power. Traditionally rely on the ability to valor and dignity of ancient and honorable families, but rising fortune has also ample opportunity for new men of quality to rise beyond their birthright. Contacts certainly help when aspiring to join the elites, and there are certainly some families that a particular Senate would like us to favor. If we support candidates endorsing parties, among these, let's pick the first one. Fuck it. Scorned families. A family will be scorned if a member holds fewer than expected share of state jobs. What's the family that thinks it's scorned? The founding families consider themselves scorned. Apostamy. Okay. Make friends. Okay. Also bribe them. Okay. That's probably not going to be enough, but still. Bad research ratio. Use trade routes. Alright, so the gist of this game is that there's a lot going on. I love that rotation. I love the globe angle of it. That's cool. That's very cool. The way it circles. It's not just sort of a flat board. There's good old Rangoon down there. And India. Cypru. Colonized. We're nowhere near enough to be able to colonize. Here's the Chinese roots. Of course, they would have called it Cathay back then. And the Chinese would have called Rome Little China or Big China. Alright. I'm gonna have to test this out on my own. But the gist is pretty straightforward. The gist is say, yeah, it's alright. It's alright. It's not as good as other games. Whoa. And you need to go through the menu system when you start playing for the first time to find a resolution that works for you. But I got 3 achievements. Or 3 new cards. I guess. I don't know anyone who actually does this card selling and buying thing. I've got tons of gems. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, so I'm gonna go now and get a. I'm gonna put this card into the GoPro and give it a go. Pro. I will also try to. I'll try to set it up as a webcam, but I don't think I can do that. I will also get the mic going. So if you see a live stream later with me out on the balcony, you'll know I am, or even in the sitting room, you know I'm going to be doing that. Thank you everyone who popped in, anyone who pops in the future. If you liked what you saw, give it a thumbs up. If not, a thumbs down. Do share among your friends, especially ones who might want to play this game and buy it and see what it's all about. If they've played EU4, it's like EU4, slightly different, slightly not. But yeah, I am out. See you guys this evening, I guess.